everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And today, the Ghostbusters News Halloween Countdown continues as we take a look at some brand new custom Ghostbuster toys from Tony Taylor Toys. And these little fellas we unboxed last Friday here on Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday, but we didn't really give you a full review of them. And if you'd like to buy some of these figures for yourself, certainly check out TonyTaylorToys.com. Now, quick heads up, availability does kind of come and go because the demand for these are pretty high. They'll be in stock 1 minute, sold out the next. So if you want one, you see it's in stock, you better act fast. So let's go ahead and break down these 5 little figures, these 5 little companion-sized ghosts. From left to right here, I'm going to start it off with my favorite. We have got the Terror Tub, which of course is based off of Dana Barrett's bathtub in Ghostbusters 2. There's 2 different variations of this tub, as you can see. One that has all the paint detail, and then we have this other one here, which is all just one color. Kind of this psycho-magnetheric purpley pink. Now before we move on to the next ghost here, some of the art displayed on the packaging comes from our good buddy, Baducci Studios. The same highly talented artist that designed the Ghostbusters News logo. And yeah, I totally love the packaging that these figures are in, as it brings back those old school, real Ghostbusters Kenner vibes. Now moving on here, it is the Grave Little Toaster. Obviously a nod to the Brave Little Toaster, you know, the kids film series. And of course the toaster itself is based off of the Toastmaster toaster that was in Ghostbusters 2. Now coming up next, we have got the Green Ghost, otherwise known as Slimer. And this is something I would love to have had as a kid. And if you grew up in the 80s like me and you collected real Ghostbusters action figures, you'll recall that the Slimers that we got, they were always so oversized. We never really got one in proper scale, at least to what we saw on the animated series The Real Ghostbusters. And this figure, for the most part, is that old school Kenner Slimer figure, however made much, much smaller. Once again, he is a companion-sized ghost. More on that in a second. And then the final ghost in the line, he's right here. It is PK Evil 2.0. And this was a pretty cool idea. It is a ghost-infested PKE meter. I love the look of this thing. The antenna's on top, the big kind of claw foot at the bottom, and that big evil snarly face. Alright, so I've already made mention of it a couple times in this video. These are companion-sized ghosts. And what that means is much like the old school Real Ghostbusters companion ghosts that came packed in with the Real Ghostbusters action figures, these custom figures scale perfectly with those. And being that the brand new Ghostbusters Fright Feature figures from Hasbro are also pretty much the same size as those Real Ghostbuster figures, these Tony Taylor toy companion ghosts, they scale with those as well. Honestly giving you endless display and play possibilities. And I just really love the overall detail and design when it comes to these figures. Yes, the Slimer is just a shrunken down rendition of what we saw Kenner release back in the 80s. But once again, having a companion-sized ghost to go along with Peter Venkman, that just means the world to me. And I am head over heels in love with that Terror Tub. I love the detail work there and also the paint app. As you can see, we got like a little rubber ducky inside, as well a big yellow sponge. And while we're taking a look at these companion-sized ghosts, once again made by Tony Taylor from Tony Taylor Toys, let's do a quick comparison between these companion ghosts and some of the actual companion ghosts to give you a better idea, at least when it comes to scale. Now, as I said at the top of the video, these figures kind of come and go when it comes to availability, and I am including a link down below in this video's description where you can head on over to Tony Taylor Toys right now and see what they have in stock. Like I said, they just restocked the other day on a couple of these items, so you better act fast if you want to grab a couple. Now that is all I've got for you here right now. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. We have a link to that down below in this video's description. And I'll see everybody right back here next time.